Hi everyone. We are here for grade 5 math. You can find all the lessons on aplusstudents.com. You have to log in there using your email address and password is provided by the administrator. Then you have to select math from the subject tab. Scroll down to grade 5 and then click on view all lessons. So there you can find a list of the chapters. We're going to start with the chapter variable expressions. Whole numbers, solve equations with decimals and find a value using two variable equations. So please make sure you have your notebook and pencil so that you can note down the important examples and definitions as well. So what do you know about variable expressions? What are the variable expressions? Okay, you can note down the definition. I'm going to combination of terms by the operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication and division, right? So this is the definition of the variable expression. So variable expression put, add, subtract, multiply, or definition between them. So that would be the variable expression, right? For example, you have x plus 2y, that is a variable expression, right? You have x square plus 2x plus 3, that is a variable expression, right? So this is the definition of the variable expression. Got it? So today we're going to learn how do we write variable expressions. In the first lesson we're going to learn how do we write variable expressions. Basically you are given in the form of sentences like uh, add 92 and x, that is in the sentence form you have to write in the expression, so you can x plus 92 it is, right? So let's just start with the examples. You are given the in the sentence form you have to write using terms and mathematical operations. So write an expression for 97 fewer than h. So you are given in the sentence form you have to write them using mathematical expressions and operations, right? So 97 fewer than h means that would be h minus 97. Let's just start with the test questions. Okay, write an expression for n less than 217. So which is the correct option? Option 1 or option? N less than 217, right? Less than means you have to subtract. So it is 217 minus 1. Option number 1 is the correct option, right? The correct option is option number 1. 217 minus n. Write an expressions for 162 and s more. How do you write? Which is the correct option? Option So which is the correct option? You have to, S more means you have to add, so it would be 162 plus S, right? So just understand these words. Less means you have to subtract and more means you have to add, so that would be 162 plus S is the write an expression for 301 less than Y, which is the correct option? 301 less than Y means you have to subtract, so it is Y minus 3. Correct option, right? Y minus 301. Write an expression for 97 fewer than 8. So which is the correct option? 97 fewer than H means you have to subtract. So it will be H minus 97. Option number 1 is the correct option. Write an expression for Z and 40 more. Which is the correct option? So the correct option is the correct option is Z plus 40. Write an expression for the sum of D and 255. So which is the correct option? The class ended at 5:45. The correct option is, yes, that would be D plus 255, right? Write an expression for C more than 22. So which is the correct option? The correct option is C plus 22, right? More than means you have to add. No, it is C more than more means you have to add. Just understand these words, more and less. More means you have to add, less means you have to subtract, right? Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself. That is, you have to add. C more than means you need to add. Okay, let's just, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let's just move on to next lesson. Think logically. More means you have to add, less means you have to subtract, right? Okay, the next one is write variable expression word problem. You have to do word problems on your own. Let's just start with the next one. The next one is write variable. Evaluate variable expressions. Let's see how do we evaluate variable expressions. So you have to evaluate the variable expression. Look like this example. Find the value of the expression. The expression is y plus 2, and you have to evaluate the expression for y equals 2, right? So simply replace the y with the value and then evaluate, right? So you have y plus 2. Replace the y. You have y plus 2. You have to evaluate for y equals to. So simply replace the y with 2. So 2 plus 2 equals. So that would be 4. So basically, you have to replace the variable with the value and then you have to add or subtract whatever you have to do. Okay, the next one is what is the value of the m with the value m equals 4. So which is the correct option and you replace m with 4. The correct option is, which is the correct option? Very good. You need to replace the m with 4. So 5 times 4 is 20. The correct option is 20. R equals 13. So replace the R with 13. So 16 minus 13 equals 16 minus 13 is, yes, dot means you have to multiply them. Can you guys please stop talking? You are here. The correct 16 minus 13 equals 3. The correct option is 3. I am going to send a screenshot to the administrator. He will talk to your parents. Stop doing chit chat here. Find the value of the expression 8 divided by s, which is the correct option. You have to evaluate it for s equals 4. So replace the s with 4. So 8 divided by 4 is 2. The correct option is 2. Okay, find the value of the expression w divided by 2 and you have to replace the w by 16. So which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option is 16 divided by 2, and 16 divided by 2 is 8. The correct option is 8. Okay, the next one is find the value of the expression v times. The correct option is replace the v with 4, so that would be 4 times 3. Very good. So that is the 12. The correct option is 12. Okay, the next one is find the value. So the correct option is you have to evaluate for j. Stop talking, everyone, I said. 6 plus 6 equals 12. The correct option is focus on the learning, right? I'm going to screenshot your chat and send it to administrator. They will call your parents. So rude you are, Patch. You have to ask me. You can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next. The next lesson is write variable equations, word problems. You have to do the word problems on your own. Let's just move on to the next lesson. The next lesson is solve equations with whole numbers. So let's just start with the lesson. Okay, so solve for g equals 5 minus 3, right? So you already see variable g is already other side. You have 5 minus 3, so just evaluate 5 minus 3. 5 minus 3 is equals to, basically you have to isolate the variable. Isolate means on the one side you have just variable, and on the other side you have the rest of the things, and then you have to evaluate, right? So 5 minus 3 is 2, so g equals 2. Got it? Let's just start with the practice questions. Everyone, can you hear me? Okay, solve for m equals 9 plus 1, so which is the correct option? Then you can just see my screen moving and no voice, just write in the chat box, right? So that I can see why some of students saying my voice is freezing, right? So solve for D. D equals 9 plus 1, which is the correct option. Okay, solve for W. W equals 7 plus 3. So which is the correct option? Yes, you have to add them. And when you add, the answer is again 10. Okay, solve for R. R equals 2 minus 1. So which is the correct option? Yes, 2 minus 1 equals 1. So the correct option is 1. Very good. Okay, the next one is solve for T. T equals 7 plus 3. So which is the correct option? No, I can hear myself. T equals 7 plus 3. 7 plus 3 equals, the correct option is again 10. Okay, the next one is Z equals 2 plus 5. So which is the correct option? Yes, that is 7. The correct option is 7. Because so many questions have the answer 10. That's why so many answers. I don't know why. Solve for U. U equals 1 plus 4. Yes, that is 5. The correct option is 5. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. Let me just move on to next lesson. It's okay if you already did this unit. You can find the practice questions on the grade 5 book and do as many practice questions as you can, right? One is solve equations with decimals. So let's just start with the, you are given the decimals, you just have to evaluate the mathematical expression, but the numbers you are given are the decimals, right? Okay, for example, solve for C. 6 plus C equals 6.4. So basically, you have to isolate the variable C here, right? Same side, you have 6 plus C, right? 6 is adding to C. You have to isolate the variable. C isolate means you just have You only have C here, so move 6 other side. So that would be 6 is adding here, so add addition. Opposite to addition is subtraction. You need to subtract 6 both sides, right? So 6 minus 6 is 0, so C equals 6.4 minus 6, that is 0.4. Very good, the correct option is 0.4. Got it? Okay, the next one is solve for h. H equal plus 5.5. So h is already isolated. Simply add. So the correct option is, yes, that is 9.5. You simply have to add them. Got it? Okay, the next one is solve for m. You have to add 3 plus 2.3. So which is the correct option? The correct option is 3 plus 2.3 is you have to add. So the correct option is, very good, that is 5.3. The correct option is 5.3. Solve for C. 4.2 plus 3.4. So which is the correct option? Yes, the correct option. M plus 1.2 my equals 9.4. So which is the correct option? Move 1.2 other side. You have to. The correct option is 8.2. Very good. 1.1 plus 1 equals F. So which is the correct option? - 2.1 it is. 7 plus 0.2 equals B. Which is the correct option? The correct option is F plus 3 plus F equals 3.7. So which is the correct option? have to isolate the variable f, right? Move 3 other side, so that would be then subtracted. So 3.7 minus 3 equals that is 0.7. Okay, you can complete the lesson by yourself later today. The next lesson is find a variable, find a value using two variable equations. Now, up till now, we're just working on the one variable equation. So you have to do exactly the same thing. You are given the value of both the variables. You just have to put the value in the equation and you have to evaluate, right? Use the equation r equals u plus 9 to find the value of r when u equals 7. So you have to calculate the value of r and you need to replace u equals 7, right? So just replace the u with 7 and evaluate. You will find the value of r. So r equals 7 plus 9 equals 7 plus 9 is 12. 16 it is. The correct option is 16. What do you mean? I think just add simply. Isn't it too difficult that you have to think? You can evaluate rather than thinking. Use the equation t equals f minus 5 to find the value of t when f equals 10. So replace the variable f with 10. So which is the correct? The correct option is, yes, that would be just 5. 10 minus 5 is 5. Yes, the correct option is 11. You simply have to add. Use the equations f equals y plus 3 to find the value of f and y equals 10. So which is the correct option? The correct option is, very good, that is 13. Use the equation q equals j plus 7 to find the value of q when j equals 5, which is the correct option. The correct option is 12. You have to simply add. Use the equation q equals n minus. Correct option is 4, right? Use the equation z equal q minus 1 to find the value of z when q equals 2. So, which is the correct option? The correct option is very good. 2 minus 1 is 1. So, the correct option is 1. Equation b equals v plus 9 to find the value of b when v equals 5. So, which is the correct option? Yes, that would be. You have to add 5 plus 9, that would be 14. So, the correct option is 14. Okay, you can complete the lessons by yourself later today. So, we were working on grade 5 math. The chapter we're working on is variable expressions, and the lessons we have covered today are right variable expressions. Equations with decimals, find a value using two variable equations. So please make sure before the next session you can complete all the practice questions for the lessons we just did. So if you need more help with any of the lesson, you can contact any tutor on the Skype. They are available from Monday to Friday 5 to 9, or either you can join me in the interactive session that would be daily from 4 to 5 and from 9 to 10, right? So we still have 4 5 minutes. If you have any questions, you can please ask. No questions. Okay, then that's all for today. See you in the next session. Bye, everyone.